Alright, welcome back everyone. So, we are in Gadgetzan. I think last episode we ended in Orgrimmar and I flew down here. And I said I'd like, start up down here. We also have something in the mail, I think. Oh, a few things. So, Tharlendra seeds didn't sell. I got some tin ore I need to smelt up. Oh, I got a brain hacker. So, someone in my guild had one for sale. For like 15 gold or something. They were selling 20 gold, 25 gold. And I went ahead and bought it. It would be an upgrade over a Terran Icebreaker. It's frankly an even faster weapon, which honestly I like slow two-handers for Wind Fury stuff, but it'll be kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to playing with it. And I sent some explosives I had made up on over, but we're not going to play with those yet today. What I need to do is turn in the God Hakar. That's what we're doing out here. That's right. I knew there was a quest we're turning in. So we're going to head over this way. The Filled Egg of Hakar, and we'll end up getting this one-hander dagger, I think is what we decided we might grab. Is this right? The Life Force Dirk. It's a 5 DPS upgrade over my current weapon. It's a little bit slower, but it has 11 stamina, so it's like... I'd also have to re-enchant Fiery. But I think we'll grab that. It's either that or the Gemburst Circlet, which is kind of cool, but not amazing. Might grab the Life Force Dirk. Yeah, so, I'm like thinking about like my tank set, and I think that Dirk's probably a little bit better than the Cold Rage Dagger that we got here. Someone's motorcycle going by out there. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm not like super excited about it, but it's something. And then I think, did I get rid of my... At one point or another, I'm pretty sure I had the, there it is, the stress beacon. So where does this go? Yeah, the Gaping Chasm in Tanaris. Let's do this quest. Chicken Escort. I think it's down here-ish. We'll go ahead and do that quest. So today is September 4th. And we are... it's a Friday. So Labor Day weekend. Okay. I thought I had a text. I did not have a text. Labor Day weekend is coming up. I'm home from work. I got into my lab at 4 a.m. this morning, so I came home a little bit early because I got in super early. Let's grab the Dirk. Dirk's a fun word, man. I'll keep this egg safe and be sure it does not fall into evil hands. So 7,900 experience. Whoa, that is. And this is if we ever want to summon Hakar again. We come talk to this guy. But wow, that's a lot of experience. The Dirk doesn't really look that cool. It's actually the same model as the Cold Rage Dagger, just a different colored gem on the side. And it's not enchanted yet, of course, but otherwise pretty similar. So there's a singer, country musician named Dirks Bentley. It's like Dierks, I think, Dirks. But it's Dirks Bentley. It sounds a little bit loud. And Dirks Bentley, I'm not really a big country music fan, but he has a song called "What Was I Thinking?" that's like 15 years old now. And I genuinely quite liked that song when it came out. It's like one of the few songs I can think of that I enjoyed country music wise. But yeah, ever since I never heard that name Dirks before I heard of that guy, and Dirks Bentley is just kind of a funny name to me. I don't mean to insult people named Dirks. Nothing wrong with it. Just, I don't know. It's just a fun word to say out loud. So the Life Force Dirk reminds me of that a little bit. So I don't know exactly where the Oglethorpe's homing robot is. I seem to recall it's like here, like in this little wedge. Not all the way down the Gaping Chasm, like around here. I'll take a look though, see if we can find it. I'm looking forward to the 3-day weekend, by the way. I'm probably going into work, unfortunately, anyway on Sunday, just briefly. But just briefly, I'm helping out a lab mate with one of their projects. Yeah, so we'll see. It's just a small thing. I feel like my desk is a mess over here. We got like a few papers. And let's see, we're going to go around this way. Kind of here. What kind of notes I got here? I always take notes while I'm like while I'm playing. And then I forget about it. Till the next time I sit down to play, and then I'm like, oh, I have something I should do here. But no, nothing too crazy. Alright, so I think our homing robot is like here. Like, I really remember him being like up on this ledge, or maybe down in this ledge here. If I don't find him pretty soon, I may use Wowhead and take a quick peek for him, because it's kind of a pain to find him otherwise. But yeah, like maybe along this hillside here. It's possible if someone's already doing the escort that I won't find him. But maybe this is looking kind of right to me. Maybe I should have ran up that hill there. Let's go this way a little bit more. I think it'll just show up. Like, I think it'll show up as a yellow dot on the mini-map. Well, maybe, or is that a mineral node? Oh, hey, okay, we found him. Cool. I was right. I at least sort of vaguely kind of remember this. Let's get our mechanical dragonling out. And I guess let's buff up. Alright. Find OOX. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's take a little screenshot of this guy. Okay. Well, this alone gives you experience. Like, straight up, you get 4,400 experience just for finding this guy. We're going to escort him to Steamwheel Port. I don't know if it's going to work, by the way. Like, I should have grabbed that dynamite from the... Do I have any mana? Okay, I'm going to need the good drinks here. I should have grabbed that those high explosive grenades while I was there. Let's go ahead and use some more buffs. In fact, let's get a little more buffs. Okay, that's good. Got some heal potions, mana potions. Alright, so this goes. Mithril mechanical dragonling is on tap as needed. And I like to mark these guys always, give them a little, let them stand out a bit. So my wife and I decided to buy a bed. Did I tell this story already? I don't recall. I'll try and make it quick. We bought a king-sized bed. We have a full-sized bed that I bought in college when I was a junior in college. It's like 10 years old. This sounds really familiar. As I'm saying this out loud, I feel like I talked about this story. Long story short, bought a full-sized bed. It's supposed to be here. Is it going to aggro? Okay. I'm surprised he doesn't aggro the rand. Oh, he did. A little late, but he did eventually aggro him. Physical threat detected. Evasive action cluck. Okay. So the bed was supposed to be here Tuesday, but we got an email Monday saying it was delayed till this coming Sunday. So in 2 days from today, 2 days from today. Now it has been. I'm gonna put on friendly health bars that helps keep track of this guy. Now it's been delayed again till Wednesday of next week, so it's pushed back. Now it's a full 8 days delayed, and frankly, it's not a big deal. We're not like urgently in need of the new bed, but I'm kind of annoyed that they charged us for it. Like, we got charged as soon as we placed the order. We went through Mattress Firm, which I'm convinced all these like mattress companies are some sort of like money laundering schemes, because I don't know anyone that ever shops at these. And in fact, my wife and I buying this mattress, the first time I've ever heard of anyone using a Mattress Firm. It's just a chain, by the way. Mattress Firm is the chain company that sells mattresses, if the name didn't imply that already. And so, like, in the history of my life, I've never heard of anyone shopping at Mattress Firm until my wife and I did. I always thought they were, like, seriously, like some sort of, like, mafia front or something, like, where they launder all their money. I think a bad guy spawns here, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's pull at least one of these off this guy. He can take one, I think would be okay. I'll use a superior heal potion in a moment as needed. Yeah, let's do that. No problem is like a Stoneclaw totem. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of damage coming out of this. Okay. Am I getting saved by this random mage? Hero. Hero. Seriously, we just got saved so hard. Chicken is not stopping for anything. Wow. Is my screen really bright? Like, really bright? Or is it just me? It's like wildly bright, isn't it? Who is this person? They're a hero, whoever they are. Alright, what I want to do... I mean, like, honestly, I feel like my screen's, like, weirdly saturated right now. Like, it seems like it... I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just going crazy here, but I swear it just got, like, actively brighter. I'm gonna cure this poison off us. I'm gonna sneak up a little bit here. Give myself a heal. And then drink. If there's another set of mobs like that, we're probably in trouble. I think I want Stoneclaw next time. But seriously, it just looks really shiny bright. Like, I feel like I'm like, it's like reflecting on me, like washing me out. Like, it's just like some crazy amount. I definitely need a mithril mechanical dragon laying up. Next time we get ambushed like that. I need like my sunglasses on. I'm like literally like, oh my gosh, this is too bright. I'm trying, okay. I was gonna pull us away so we didn't get the hyena aggroed onto us. We're about to ding, honestly. It might be nice if we can just kill a mob or two here. What do we need? About 3,000 experience? Yeah, it's a fair amount. We're not gonna get it from a couple kills, unfortunately. So, anyway, we bought a mattress. It's not here. I'm just annoyed that, not that it's delayed, you know what happens, especially with COVID, like everything's kind of delayed these days. I'm more annoyed that they charged us for it immediately, and then it got delayed. So, my plan is to call them if it gets delayed another time. Like, you know, give it a week, whatever. I guess we're not in a hurry. But if it gets delayed a third time, I think it's fair to be like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's the actual shipment date on this thing? Otherwise, I want my money back, and we'll order it when it's actually in stock, you know? Just like, it just seems silly to let it, give them like an interest-free loan, even if it's not that much money. I mean, like, it's a decent amount of money to us, but like, in the grand scheme of things, to a big company like that, I doubt they care about like $1,000. Like, I doubt having $1,000 for an extra week or two means much to them, but maybe it, I don't know, maybe it does. Let's interrupt that. Apparently those fire rocks do some sort of flame spit thing. Did not like seeing that. Yo, chicken, where you going? Bro, you just gonna leave me like that? Okay, there we go. Like, I can't even... Like, if the chicken gets out of range of me, you can fail it, I think, and I want that to happen. About 2,000 experience to go to ding. I'm gonna give myself a quick heal. Just top myself off a bit. I think my mana regens faster than my heals, or my health. Not my heals, my health. We're about halfway up there. So, okay, another aggro. Yeah, I think Stone Skin is better here than anything else. Oh, I don't need a Wind Fury for sure. Probably want. What do I want to say? This is an air totem. What air totem would I like? Grace of Air, duh. I still had my stuff set up from when we were grouped, is what was going on there. It's like, why do I have Wind Fury totems set up there to help me at all? Alright, so the goal is to let the chicken tank a little bit. Like, you want him to tank 1 or 2 mobs to take some damage off you. Because the chicken can take a mob or 2. But too much more than that becomes a problem. I guess I could shield and sword. Shield and dagger. That might help me. That might have made this a lot easier. Maybe I should do that. The next pack of mobs that pop up, I think I will do that. If it doesn't look like I'm gonna get through it okay. Because like we used the superior healing potion there and still, I think we would have died if that mage didn't save us. I think the shield, it doubles our armor, plus gives us the ability to block, plus more stats, more survivability stats. I think that would do it. Yeah, so we're excited about the mattress. Like I said, we had a full-size mattress, and so it's an old. It was like I went to the cheapest mattress place I could find in my college town, and bought the cheapest full-size mattress I could find, and that's what we've used forever. And it's kind of just worn out, frankly. It's like starting to sag a little bit. As soon as we noticed that, we're like, it's probably about time to get a new one. It's 10 years old. 10 years old for the cheapest mattress I could buy. Like, not the cheapest. Like, I could have gotten a twin-sized bed instead of a full. But I think a full-size is kind of what you'd consider what most adults would sleep in the US. And I think from couples I know, we're the only couple I know besides... No, I think we're the only couple I know that shares a full-size mattress. And my wife's pretty tall. She's like 5'9", which I don't know how many centimeters that is, but like 5'9" is tall for a woman. It's above average for sure. I think the average in the U.S. for a woman is like 5'4" to 5'6", 5'5" maybe even, like 5'5", probably about 5'5". Well, plus got back a bit, so when he flees, he doesn't flee or has less chance of fleeing into other mobs. Okay. Did you drop anything good? Waste wander pouch. Okay, we're getting there. Unless there's another pack of mobs that pops up. I think we're in the clear. I don't remember there being another pack, by the way. Like, I only remember that other 3-pack, but frankly, I probably died. Probably other times I tried to do this quest, I've died trying to do it on that pack of 3 that popped up, or 4 mobs. Well, here we go. Mithril Dragonling, let's go. Dragonling is just messing that guy up. You see that? He's wrecked that thing. That was awesome. That worked out well. That was a much easier pack than that first pack. Dragonling actually pulled threat off the chicken. That's wonderful. Easy. Still gotta loot these things, man. What if they drop an epic? I'd lose my mind if I got an epic off these guys, and then I didn't, like if I left it, if I were gonna leave it, and instead I grabbed it. Oh man. There's a chest over here. I kept thinking of getting it. You know what I probably want to do is swap it. If I swap chicken in... Oh, cool. I didn't realize the Mithril Dragonling stuck around if you swap your trinket. So I could summon him before, like... Oh. He has a pretty big range of threat, though, doesn't he? Trying to keep this guy coming here. Stupid dragon pulled threat. There we go. Okay. The dragon aggroed this mob, right? And the chicken didn't aggro off the dragon's aggro. So that was annoying. It worked out, but... I'm gonna run up here and just drink some bad water real quick. Just a little bit, in case I get a little more mana. Oh good. Chicken will fight him while I regenerate. It's fine. Full mana, and now... Actually, I think we might ding off this mob anyway. No, 2 mobs. This Basilisk we might ding on. That'll be nice. It would be, what, 54? Get some new skills? Okay, cool. And what talents am I taking now? I think I've been taking Reverberation, yeah. Actually, so 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, okay, Reverberation would be the next one. Whew. Winfrey went hard there. Let's interrupt that. Oh, he stunned me, never mind. I cannot interrupt that apparently. Or didn't do it fast enough. We probably won't ding off this mob either. Like 2 kills to go, I think, after this. 1 or 2. Yeah, so excited about the new bed. That'll be nice. Hopefully in the next week it'll get here. I have recently been playing Paper Mario, the Origami Kingdom, and that's been a lot of fun. I think I mentioned this last episode. I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm not that far in yet, maybe a few hours. But it's been good. I'm excited to finish it. I'm not going to collect everything. There's so many collectibles in that game. It's for the Switch, if you're not familiar with it. And there's just like an incredible amount of things to collect. And I don't know if it's just that as I've gotten older, I feel like I have less time or what, but I don't have as much interest in collecting stuff anymore. Like, I'm just not a completionist anymore. I never was a huge completionist in games, but there were some games that if I really enjoyed them, I wanted to complete everything. The first Super Mario Galaxy, I did everything in that. But yeah, a lot of games now, I just want to play the main story, kind of see the stuff that I want to see, and then not try super hard to go the rest of the distance. We're done, by the way, with our escort here. I don't think any more mobs spawn. Okay. So I think we turn this into Booty Bay. Booty Bay. Okay. So at this point, we gotta go to Booty Bay, we've gotta go to Thunder Bluff, we've gotta go to still the Western Plaguelands, Booty Bay, Thunder Bluff, Western Plaguelands, and Hinterlands. Let's go to Thunder Bluff to turn in the seeds. The Margrain research. That'll ding us, and while we're there, we can get our skills. Actually, that's really convenient. So let's do that. We'll ding, hit 54, we can go train the new skills. I'll put our next talent in Reverberation because I kind of like it. And yeah, so let's see, how will this work? We'll have 15 points, we'll have 14 points here. At 55, we'll have 15 points. We'll max this out, I guess. Or we'll get 4 or 5 Reverberation. Then we can put 5 points into this row. So what is this? Your offensive spell crits will increase your chance to get a critical strike with melee attacks by 3% for 10 seconds. Okay, that's okay. I'm sure these are really good if you're like really using them well, but just for like what I'm doing with leveling. I have the storms kind of nice if we are getting hit by a few mobs and we need to heal. It means basically we get crit, we'll get an easy heal off. That's kind of nice. And improved fire totems. I'm not that excited about the improved fire totems. Let's fly to Thunder Bluff. So we're going to fly up here and let's chit-chat for a bit. So we got a few minutes this flight. Yeah, so Paper Mario has been fun, but what I really want to talk about is there's a siren going on. I'm just gonna let it pass. It's still like getting closer. It still hasn't even passed us yet. There it goes. Okay, so what I'm really excited about is my guild has killed Cthulhu now in World of Warcraft Classic. So I first downed... I mean, I think I've told the story many times, but in vanilla I played in a guild on a US server called Malagos, and our guild was called Sadface, which to this... I've said this many times, but to this day it's my favorite guild name I've ever been in. It's just such a good name. Actually, on a private server, I was in a guild called Of the Whale, and that was a really good guild name too. But I like Sadface. It's got a little more nostalgia for me, I think. So, okay, so Sadface, we downed Cthulhu. We cleared, we never killed Viscidus, and we never killed Oro. We tried a little bit on Viscidus, or on Oro, and we never even tried on Viscidus. I think we knew that it was a huge consumable fight. You know, like a lot of greater nature protection potions, things like that, and we just didn't bother. I don't remember trying at all. Oro, I remember trying a couple times, and we gave up, I think. So it was exciting to get back into AQ40. I was so excited for it. And getting Cthulhu down again was a blast. My old guild, we killed Cthulhu in vanilla a few times, but frankly, we, I think, barely got him down before Naxxramas released, and I don't think we killed him more than 2 or 3 times. Like, I really only remember us killing him a couple of times, and then just like not being able to do it. Like, it was just too much for us to consistently get through AQ40. That's why we skipped most of the optional bosses, and by the time we got through it all, we killed like the Twin Imps. It was such a slog, and took up so much of our raid time that I just don't remember killing Cthulhu a lot. We did it, like I said, I think a few times. Like, I know we did kill him. I don't think it was more than 2 or 3. Like, frankly, it was definitely less than 10. Fewer than 10. I think it was like 2 to 5, maybe 2 to 3. But I think with this guild, the guild's name is Impervious. I think we are actually really looking to keep clearing AQ40. So we actually killed Oro also. We killed Oro before we killed Cthulhu. And that went pretty well. We've killed him a few times now, and we got it down pretty well, I think. The second time we went in there, it took us like 4 attempts to kill him the first time, and the second week we went in, it took us... what did it take? It took us 2 attempts. We wiped the first time barely. It was like 5% wipe. Second time we got him with like 35 people alive, so it was much better. Cthulhu, we wiped... I think it took us 7 attempts to kill him. We got him to phase 2 after the first attempt. On attempt 2, we got him to the phase 2. And we got him weakened in phase 2 on our third attempt. And then we came back and took 4 more attempts, like the next reset or the next night, and got him. And it went well. The final one, it was long. Like, it took 3 weakened phases to get him because one of our weakening phases was timed badly. But we got him, and it was super exciting. I don't know how to say. It was such a blast. Like, I really enjoyed playing with this group of people. They've been a lot of fun. We're a pretty casual guild. Like, there's no world buffs ever required. No one asks for them. In fact, our raid leader often says, get them if you want, but if we're learning new content, he's like, we're gonna wipe anyway, probably. So, you're not gonna hold on to them for very long. So, we're very casual in that regard, which is great. But we killed Cthulhu with 37 people. We were short 3 people. And our first, our Twin Emps kill was also like 36 people or something. Or 38 people. So we've actually lost a few people just going into AQ40. A few different people have kind of quit, or at least temporarily quit due to their work schedules changing. So what I guess I want to say, it's not an official advertisement, but we do need more people in my guild for raiding. If you're interested, if you watch this channel, or you, I guess if you watch the channel, I guess you have to be watching it to hear this message. We landed in Thunderbluff, by the way. I'm going to move to the Elder Rise, so turning in our Margreen research quest. So I'm going to probably, maybe, I don't know, post something on Discord or Twitter. But we need probably a little bit of everything. We could maybe use 1 more tank, but we're pretty good on tanks. I think it's a little bit of heals and a little bit of DPS. Like, we're just kind of all around, could use a few more people. We actually probably could use like DPS warriors. But we're on... This is a pretty broad advertisement, right? But we raid... So, we raid Tuesday and Thursdays at 4:30 to like 7:30... Oh, sorry, 4:30 to 7:30 server time, which is 4:30 to 7:30... Is that right? No, that can't be right. Yeah, I guess it's about right. We raid about 4:30 to 8. I guess our stop time, I always forget, is about 8 server time. So about 3.5 hours, but like the first 30 minutes kind of just grouping up. But server time is Pacific time, so West Coast US. So 4:30 to about 8 Pacific time. And this is on Grobulus. It's a North American RP PvP server. So if you're interested, if you comment below or find me on Discord or on Twitter at SoupaSoka Gaming, just message me on Twitter. Get a hold of me there. Or find me just in-game here. Just like log in to Grobulus and send me a letter if I'm not on. But if you're interested, we are looking for a few more people. We realized recently we haven't recruited in a long time, but we've slowly just lost a few people here and there. And now we're down to like regularly fielding like 36 to like 40 people. Like, we don't have a lot of extra. So if you join, we can't guarantee it, but we probably have a raid spot for you immediately for anything that we do. So we're going to start advertising on the server Discord and everything soon. The server subreddit and Discord. But in the meantime, we found Bashana Rune Totem. here at the Elder Rise for the Margrain research. We turned this in, we should ding. Yes, Soup, have you grown some Margrain? I have. 4,700 experience? Yeah, that's more than enough.
Walk with me.
Look at that. 6 days and almost exactly 6 days at level 54? Yeah. Okay. Another point in reverberation. And at this point, let's go turn in our... let me talk to this person real quick.
How may I aid you?
So I don't really think I need to hold my evergreen pouch anymore because I'm probably not going to run this again anytime soon. You can buy another one, so I'm just going to pitch it. Like, I don't really want to carry that around forever. We also got this Cenarian Circle Cache. 2 greater mana potions, 4 Moonberry Juice, a Superior Healing Potion, Morning Glory Dew, Fine Aged Cheddar, Elixir of Detect Undead, it's Magic Resistance Potion, Cat's Eye Elixir. Random stuff there. I don't think I'd use like any of these. Shows the location of all nearby undead on the minimap for 1 hour. Why? Has anyone ever used that potion? Like in the history of Classic, is there any reason to really ever use that potion? I've never seen a good use for it. Yeah, I've never thought of any good use for it. I don't think there's any benefit in Naxxramas, in Stratholme, like any of these. I just don't know why you would ever use it. Whoops. It's fine though. It's just like an interesting thing. So now we're gonna go get our skill, train our... Oh, then I messed up a little bit. That's fine. Okay, this way. We're gonna go train level 54 skills. I think... Wait. I think the Shaman trainer is over here, right? And the Druid is Elder Rise, Hunter is Hunter Rise. I think there's a Mage trainer, but I think Shaman is over here. Maybe Mage and Priest also. So we'll do that. And then where are we gonna go? I don't know. I really want to get this Enamored Water Spirit. You know, I'll check something guild. Doing the Shaman level 50 quest. Which of these do I take? I think I know the answer, but I'm phrasing it in a way that's not obvious. Like, I don't want to be like, is this what I should take? And everyone's like, yeah. I'm going to leave and see if anyone... Who's on? Enhancements. A bit of elemental, but I plan to probably raid heal if I get into raids. Seems like has to be the choice though, right? I mean, that has to be the choice. There's like no, I can't imagine. Like, that's a nice hands. And like, that's a nice staff. But this seems like a uniquely good thing. Right?
Greetings, traveler.
These are all weapons we haven't learned. We skipped. Frost Resistance Totem. No. Rockbiter weapon. I'll take a new one of those. Stone Skin. Rockbiter, Stone Skin. Tranquil Arrow. I don't know if we'll ever use... I mean, we will use that. But not soloing. But I'll leave it off my hotbar for now, so I'm not going to use it very much. But I got a new chain heal. That's cool. Tranquil Air, Stone Skin Totem, and Rockbiter weapon. So the new Rockbiter... It's 664 attack power. That's how much attack power it adds? Is that for real? I've never paid attention to how much attack power that thing adds. Whoa. That's a ton. I honestly didn't realize how much it was. That's kind of crazy. And a new Stone Skin Totem. What does this do? Oh, 30. Okay. Nice. I'm probably going to use Strength of Earth again for the most part. But... Okay. Got our skills. Now at this point, we will... I want to head to Booty Bay, Hinterlands. So I think what we should do is go to Booty Bay. Because we can fly from here to Ratchet, take the boat to Booty Bay, turn in this quest, fly from Booty Bay to Grom Gol, and then take the Zeppelin. Why am I not mounted? Whatever. I'm already here. Fly from Booty Bay to Grom Gol, take a Zeppelin from Grom Gol to Undercity. We've got a full level of rested experience. This is wonderful. I love having rested experience at 55 plus. Or like 50 plus. It's so much experience. Yeah. I need to get attuned to Molten Core so I can do some GDKPs,
How
man.
may I aid you?
Alright, so let's fly to Ratchet.
Farewell.
Yeah. So, so we got Cthulhu down. We're recruiting more people. We realize we need more, but it's going well. We tried some attempts on Viscidus, who's the green slime boss, an optional boss. We got him close, but we didn't quite get enough slimes down. We had like 2 phases. He still had some slimes up. It wasn't enough. We almost got him though. So, we'll get him next week, I think. But yeah, we're having a blast in AQ40. My druid, what's fun is, because I mentioned this, he's a tank, and I main tanked Twin Emperors, and it was fine. Like, I looked at the logs afterwards, and we had a warrior tanking, and I tanked. So, like, the way the Twin Emperors work is there's a melee boss and a caster boss. The melee boss is split, basically. So, like, half the time I'm tanking him, the other half someone else is tanking him. In this case, we had our warrior tanking him. Between the two of us, we looked at it afterwards, and it was like 2% more damage than him, I think, which was like 15,000 damage, but that was over the course of a 10-minute fight, so it's like 1,500 damage per minute, which is really, really little. Like, it's very minimal. It's like 1 extra heal per minute, if that. And I dealt like, I think it was like 8 DPS lower than he dealt. Because I was in like a full tank gear, and I could have done more damage if I'd used like manual crowd pummelers, but I was just trying to, I had plenty of threat, so it didn't matter. What was interesting was that doesn't factor in that I was able to innervate twice our healers, which would have more than made up for the 15,000 health that I took in damage. And I also, I don't think I used it on that attempt, but I on a previous, our first kill, I think I did battle res someone. So the point being is that, as far as we could tell, our main tank warrior and me as the main tank druid essentially were comparable in terms of damage taken, in terms of spikiness for the damage. Everything we looked at, it seemed to be very similar, which is great. We were pretty excited about that. So we were kind of going into it before AQ40 launched on any of the servers. People were worried that druids couldn't take the Twin Imps, but I think it was fine. I think it was another siren. It's a busy day out. Hope everyone's okay. But it was good. So yeah, so if anyone ever tells you that a feral druid cannot tank the Twin Imps, then nope, incorrect. You can actually go to a website, if you don't use it, called Warcraft Logs. And there's like a classic section. If you go on there and search Soupy, S-O-U-P-Y, under Grobulus, you can find my character on there. And you can also find like our Twin Imp kill. And you can see what gear I wore if you're curious. But it was very tanky. Like, I had actually more than the armor cap. Like, I was over, I think armor cap's like 17,000 something. And I had like 18,000. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't intentional. I just didn't have a way to drop my gear down without going under the armor cap then, or putting on something that had like, that would be like a little more DPS, but I would lose like a significant amount of either dodge or defense. I normally never care about dodge or defense as a druid, as a tank. But on that fight, it's the only fight I've ever been in where I was like, yeah, if I have a little extra defense or a little extra dodge, I'm not going to complain. So, I ended up having a little bit more than armor cap. Like, I wore some weird stuff. I had my warden staff, which I never have used my warden staff for real. I've like never used it in a raid encounter, and that's not that weird, but like that's kind of a weird item to use. But what I really used that was weird was the Nagel ring. It's a ring that drops from Blackrock Depths. It's like 50 armor, like 3 or 6 defense or something, and it has like chance on, like every time you're melee attacked by a mob, it deals like 3 arcane damage to them. It's a really weird ring. I've kept it forever. I got it really early on. Like I was like level 58, I think, and I got it. It was an awesome ring to get as a leveling feral druid. But I kept it now because it has a little bit of defense and a little bit of armor. But the defense, why I wore it, basically. It's a strange setup. I had some weird gear choices, but it worked out. But it's been super fun. So I'm excited that we're almost full clearing AQ40. Just got to get Viscidus down. Yeah, let's see. What else is going on? Oh, my wife and I broke quarantine for the first time. And like, quarantine's kind of done around here, but like, more what I mean is like they still advise everyone to kind of socially distance, not go to social events that have a certain amount of people, all that, right? So we actually, all we did was visit her parents. So we haven't seen my parents or her parents since like February of 2020. And where's this boat at? Boat takes a weird route. I never realized how weird it takes. And we decided we need to see them. It's been a long time. It's been like over 6 months. So we went to her parents' place. They have like a 4-season room. It's like a room with like screened in walls that's attached. Like three walls are screens basically, and then one wall is attached to the house. So it's kind of outdoorsy in terms of a lot of fresh air, which is good. Like the more circulation you have, less likely it is to catch coronavirus from one person to another. So we let's say sup to this person. So we wore masks the entire time. Her parents wore masks the entire time, and we stayed outside almost the entire time. We briefly went inside just to get some stuff and drop off some stuff with them. But we overall distanced. Who just attacked me? Why would you do that? What are you thinking, dude? That must have been a mistake. I heard like a little like tink, like someone tried to hit me, and I think I dodged it. What was this? What happened to me? Oh no, melee swing hit me for 11 physical. It was like this, like the faintest little like. I was like, am I getting meleeed right now? What's happening? That was amusing. So anyway, back to my story. We ooh, hold on, while I'm here, are there any recipes usable? No, nothing. Okay, that's fine. We distance and all that. It was nice to see everyone. It felt really good to see them. It's been a long time. They were happy to see us. Let's check in with our buddy here.
Can I help you?
Rescue. Okay. So choose your reward. Whoa, hold on. First of all, this shield is worse than what we have. There's no way we're taking that. Second of all, thermostatic egg timer. It's a stick of dynamite. That's cool. Yeah, we're taking that. I've never seen that before, or I forgot if I have. It's neat. There are no more gnome schemata for us. Okay. I heard if you do this renewal...
Daylight's burning.
Oh, do I already have the item on me? I heard if you do this renewal, you get something in the mail.
Be seeing you.
So I'm just gonna renew it for 2 gold. Like the next day, we'll get something in the mail. I think, like I forget what it is, but I think for the goblins, you get like a little goblin pet or something. Speaking of pet, Panda Cup, let's go. So I'm gonna throw this dynamite in the mail or in our bank real quick because I'm not gonna use it anytime soon. But that looks too cool to not have that, right?
Interesting.
So let's throw this in here. more of my RP gear that I'm just collecting for no reason.
Have a good one.
And let's throw... We can leave that there. Might as well. Yeah, we can leave that there. Okay. So now we're going to fly to Gromgol and Zeppelin to Undercity. When we go to Undercity, I think I will take the moment... Thinking about this. Yeah, I think let's do this.
Speak, friend.
I could just fly to Undercity. Just come back in an hour. It's faster to go to Gromgol, I think. I think I will go into Undercity and try to do the Sample of Slime quest. It's unlikely, but it's possible these 10 samples could turn into 5 good samples, and that could complete the quest for us. I don't think it'll happen. I think you need like 20 to 30 usually to get the right odds for it to work, but we'll just go and see what happens. It'll at least help guide us to see how many more we need to go back to Felwood and collect. But yeah, so we social distanced, and we saw her parents. Really nice to see them. No handshaking, no hugging. Just saw each other. Actually, they gave my wife some of her... So she had like some old stuff when she was a kid still there that they kind of had organized. And they found a PlayStation 1. The original, like, kind of chunky gray PlayStation 1. And the only 2 games she had for it was, like, Atari collection. It was, like, some sort of Atari, like, game collection. And, what was it? Tetris Reloaded? Some sort of Tetris. I don't remember exactly which Tetris it was. But yeah, so that was kind of cool. So I'm going to plug it in. I've got it in our living room there, but I haven't tested it yet. It should work. We'll see, though. Honestly, we're just going to resell it. Like, it's worth like $30 maybe, but like, I just don't have an interest in playing it. We have Tetris to the Switch, and I have no interest in playing the Atari games, so we'll probably just eBay it for whatever, some reasonable amount. Or Craigslist it, rather. Okay. So, what's going on here? Yeah, so now, sorry, I was just thinking about this. Well, the Zeppelin's not here yet. I'm going to vendor a few things while we're just kind of hanging out. Because there's like some junk here that I really don't care about at all. Like this, like these elixirs, this actually might sell a little bit. Magic resistance might sell, but this is worthless. Detect Undead, like no one buys that. It's just completely worthless. Our old dagger that we're not going to use anymore, I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. So, so this weekend we're visiting my family. My sister had a baby like a month ago. I think I mentioned this. Was this us? This might be Undercity.
Talk to me.
Perfect. I lose track which one's which. I was going to talk to the guy. Oh, hey, it's a guildie. Whoops. I meant to say hi, /hi, not hi. So, we're going to visit my family, my parents, and my sister, her husband, and their new baby. It's kind of sad. We're not going to hold the baby just to be safe, like just to maximize distance and all that, but we are excited to see the baby and should we see my sister, see my parents. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been since over 6 months now, right? Like 7 or 8 months. It's been a while. If I keep yawning, it's because... So last night was raid night, and we raided... Not that late, but I ended up staying up and doing some other things afterwards. But it was probably about 10:30 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. We finished up, something like that. And then stayed up for a little bit. I went to bed about midnight. The problem was, and this was me being irresponsible, is I had to be at my lab by 4 a.m. for an experiment I'm running. That I couldn't like delay. Like it was already going. I had to be there at 4 a.m. So I had to get up at 3 a.m. to shower, have breakfast, change, get to work by 4 and get into my... I need to be like at my lab at 4, not like parking my car at 4 and walk in at 4:10. Like I need to be at, like, ready to do the experiment at 4. So I got in, started my workout to work about 3:55 a.m. this morning. And I am quite tired now. It's like afternoon. I'm not like exhausted, but like I came home, like I said, about 10 a.m., 11 a.m. or something like that. And my wife was home. She works in the morning at home and then goes in to work kind of in the afternoon for a few hours, at least as far as, well, COVID's still a thing. Let's just jump down here. Hopefully I don't die. Okay. Well, oops, didn't mean to do that. So I came home and, oh man, so her dad, when we went and visited last weekend, and mom, they together have a garden, and they had like fresh tomatoes. They had too many of them, so they gave us some. If you've ever had fresh tomatoes, you probably understand this. But of all the fruits and vegetables that exist, in my opinion, tomatoes are the ones that taste the best fresh and the worst store-bought. I don't know what it is about, maybe that they're picked before they're ripe and they ripen like off the vine. But store-bought tomatoes are kind of bland and the texture's a bit off. Mostly it's like really bland, you know, I just don't love it at all. But what's funny is that this elevator's taking forever. If you get a fresh tomato, like you grow your own tomatoes in a garden, pick it and eat it within a week, it is so good, like incredibly good. And they had extra tomatoes, so they gave us tomatoes. And I think you can probably see where I'm going with this. Maybe not. But we made, my wife was like, let's have BLTs, like bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches. Like, that sounds really good. So we made BLTs, and I haven't had one yet all week. She's been eating them for lunch. She's been at home, so she kind of makes it up at home every day and eats it. I have not been home because I've been at work. But today I was home for lunch, so I had a BLT. It was very tasty. And then I went and we're heading to the Apothecarium, by the way, for the slime sample quest. We're just like lounging on the couch, and we both were like, oh, this feels really good. I want to take a nap. And I was this close to falling asleep, but I had a meeting that I had to go to on Zoom, so I could not take a nap, and she had to get to work because she also was working. So, for her afternoon stuff, where do I turn this at? Testing equipment is what I'm looking for. Alright, it's like I'm in my own lab again, doing some experiments here.
What is it?
It's a nice little screenshot for the thumbnail. Alright. When I tank, I use shield. Yeah. Okay. Okay, testing equipment. What do we get? Corrupted tested sample, broken arrow. What garbage is that? Oh, +7 stamina shield. Sure, that'd be handy. A guildie's offering +7 stamina shield. I like shield spikes more, frankly. Oh, we got a sample. Good. Okay. But I'm not going to turn down a free... I'll be there in 3 minutes. Cool, he's at the bank in Undercity. It's convenient. Oh, another one. Okay. We're on par to complete this. Every other one has been what we need so far. This is a weird quest. You basically take these samples here. You don't know if they're going to be good or not until you test them. Okay, so we've got 3 Fellwood samples left, and we need 2 of them to work out for us. Oh wow, 1 more. If one of these 2 works, we're good. It might happen. Holy cow. I can't believe we got the quest done on that. I have had much worse drop rate than that before. I'd take that too. He has +9 spirit to bracer too, which I'll take. Cool. I'm so excited we got that quest done. That was just a nice, easy peasy quest for us. We didn't even need all these. We had literally 10 samples. We only used 9. That's wonderful. On my way. Okay. Well, we just got a easy quest, bonus quest, and I knew I would do the quest eventually, but now I don't have to go back to Felwood for it. That was the only reason I was going to go back. Now I might go to Ashara eventually. Not now, but soonish. Checking the time. We got a few minutes here. I'm just going to wrap up last few things here. While we're running over to our buddy at the bank, Whole Wheat is the name of the guy. I want to thank Luke D and Chris S. They're my top tier Patreon supporters, so they always get shouted out by name every episode. So thank you to the two of them. And also thank you to all my Patreon supporters for their continued support of this very narrowly focused channel that is basically me monologuing while I play a 15-year-old, 16-year-old game. Alright, here's our buddy. Alright. Thank you, by the way. Alright. I'll tip him, like, a little bit at least. So yeah, this is a pretty nice shield. Stamina's nice on it. There's no downside, right? You can always replace the enchant later if you want. And the bracer, I'm gonna throw a tip on here at least. Spirit's nice. Like, it's not amazing. It's not the first thing I put on one of these bracers, but for free or 50 silver or whatever, yeah. I mean, Spirit's still Spirit. It's better than nothing. Cool. Now, let us go to, how do I want to do this? Let's go to Western Plaguelands. Is that where we turn this quest in? Voodoo. Pretty sure this is where we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, let's run there. It's probably about equally fast to run there as opposed to flying to Terran Mill. That would be the other option. We could fly to Terran Mill and then run north. I think that's what we did last time. But I think it's fine. There's a few fun routes we can take with this that'll get us there. But yeah, +7 stamina shield. That was nice of him to think of us. I appreciate that. Okay, so what I want to do is effectively go here, right? Oh, whoops, didn't mean to fall on that ravine. But essentially, yeah, I just need to get kind of over that way. I think this is it slow? So if I flew, I would be like here and I'd just run along the river. It's probably faster. Instead I'm running all this way. Yeah, it's probably slower. This is probably going to be slower than if I had just flew over, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm not in a huge rush. I'm convinced the totem's the best thing here. Because honestly, let's say I'm a melee shaman. Let's say I'm enhancement spec'd. If I were enhancement spec'd, is this really that good of a fist weapon? Or a hand piece? And it's really not. Like, the 1% crit's really good. Agility's good. But frankly, like, stamina, intellect, and spirit, yeah, there's some value in those as enhancement spec. And they're not worthless. I mean, stamina always has some value. Intellect and spirit have some value, since I will be casting spells even as enhancement. But it's not like a really hardcore good melee hand piece. So then you look at the staff, and it's the same thing. It's like 1% hit, 1% crit. That's a very good pair of stats. 10 strength. But it's not such high DPS that I'm going to use it over like any two-hander that I get out of Molten Core or Onyxia or Zul'Gurub. Like, any of those would be better. So, in my opinion, like, the staff and the hands would be replaced eventually pretty easily. This feels to me like the trinket, again, you'll probably replace with a better trinket, but it's a unique enough trinket that I think it's just kind of cool. Like it stands out to me compared to the other two. Even if it's not something I'll be using at 60 while I'm raiding or something, it still seems like it'd be better than the other two choices. So I'm going to stick with that. We're probably going to stop as soon as we turn in our Shaman quest today. And then next episode, we'll turn in the Jamal and the Prophet quest. I'll probably take the trek over there to do that. Now, if I get this trinket... I'm trying to stick to this cliffside here and not fall in the water too quickly. Just to speed it up a little bit. Oh, nice. I made the jumps. Okay. What would I put? I mean, I guess it would replace my engineering trinkets. If I'm in like a healing group, if I'm healing in a party, right? If I'm out soloing, I still might use this a lot, though. It's a fair amount of mana. I kind of need to go, like, due east. So it's 27 mana every 2 seconds for 24 seconds. So it's like 12 ticks of 27 mana. Maybe it's not that good. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know. Is that like 254 mana? I don't know. I'm just like roughly doing it in my head. It's like, maybe it's not as good as I thought. I was kind of thinking like, oh, this is going to be so good. But now I'm just like, oh, maybe it's not that good. I mean, I don't know though. When you look at like the Mana Spring totem, it's way more than what Mana Spring does, right? It's 8 mana every 2 here, whereas that's like 24 every 2? Oh, but this is lasts for 1 minute, and the trinket lasts for 24 seconds. So it might still be good though. It's like a very concentrated amount of mana. And in a party of like 5 casters, that's quite a bit of mana, right? So I mean, that's the thing. It's like if I use it for myself, then yeah, it's only 200 something mana. But if in a party of 5 casters, then we're talking like 1250 mana maybe. It becomes increasingly better the more people I'm with, which is true of most Shaman totems, frankly, so it's not really a surprise. But, Okay. I've been like theory crafting this badly in my head for, I swear, like months, and I'm finally just like, here we go. I'm just gonna get it now. It is what it is. I appreciate you bearing with me as what is this called? Isn't it called the Enamored Water Spirit? Is that what it's called? Enamored? Well, it has certainly left me very enamored. Is this the right spot? Please tell me I'm in the right spot. It's been a little bit and I'm worried I forgot. This feels right. I think we're gonna go down a little bit farther south. Like it's like here, but like we're getting there. Like, yeah, this is the right spot. That little ruin symbol that like sparked my memory. As soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, we're good. I was like, oh no, I'm in the wrong zone. Also, you know what else I just realized? Okay, it's all my... There's like a weird lack of like shrubbery here. Like ground clutter. There's like none back there, and I thought for a moment that I had set my graphics down to like 1 for a while, and I was worried that that's what happened here again, but... Oh, a gold vein. I think it's possibly still a skill up for us. Like a green, maybe? Yeah. Like a gold vein. Oh, that reminds me. I dropped mining on my druid. How do I get up here? So I used to be mining and herbalism on my druid, and I made so much gold off that. It was well worth it. And I'd have like guildies make me potions or whatever I needed, and I would sell most of the minerals that I would loot, like this, like gold ore or whatever. But now I dropped mining, picked up engineering, and skilled it. Hold on a sec. I skilled it up all the way up to like 205, or it's actually like 240 now, just so I can make goblin sappers for Viscidus and use goblin sappers for Viscidus. So, and I spec'd a goblin for him because this guy's gnomish. So I just figured, sure, why not? Like, I don't really feel like... I don't PvP ever on my druid, so I didn't really need the gnomish stuff. It's not, and I didn't really want to do it again, so I'm going to have gnomish on this guy. But, I'm, anyway, quite excited to have goblin on the other guy and gnomish on this guy. It's pretty cool. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's RP walk. Well, I don't know why I'm RP walking. It's just for funsies. Okay. Where's the Feathersmon? It's about time this troll got a full night's rest. The spirit totem will watch over me. I've been a long time collecting things. Maybe you want something for all your trouble? I do. Give me this enamored water spirit for 1 gold and 1 gold, 55 silver, and 6,400 experience. Thank you, sir. Bathra the Wind Watcher. Sweet. That's cool. I'm excited about that. Let's stick that up there for now. Actually, you know what? Do something like this. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, so I turn this off. We're gonna stop here for today. I think next time we're gonna finish the trek over. We're gonna go down to Terranil, fly to Hinterlands, turn in Jamal and the Prophet, and then from there we will. I don't know exactly where we're gonna go yet. We'll find somewhere. I do eventually do these Altering Valley quests. Haven't forgotten. That might be what we do next episode if I can get in. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.